Alright, well, we're in that garage again today, putting brakes on my wife's 2008 Town and Country, Chrysler Town and Country. We was out in it last night with all the kids, and we was a long way away from home, and the brake decided to go metal against metal. So now we're gonna change the brakes on her, which I hate these chrome lug nuts. Ah, crap. I hate these chrome ones. I need to get some different ones put on here. Yeah, let's see if I can just do this. Hit it just a little bit, tighten it back down. Now let's see what we can do. I just have to beat that one out of there. There we go. Get it out. Sorry about the these three are very well, which ones stick and which ones don't. See if I can figure out something to do to them. Maybe clean them or something. Ooh, you can tell that one is the one that went bad. There we go. Don't want to come off? Just kick it with the back of the foot. Make sure you don't hit the valve stem first, though. Always make sure you don't hit the valve stem. There we go. Yeah, this one's pretty. Oh yeah, they got it pretty good. The other side I had a problem with, I've changed both these calibers on this thing. The other side didn't want to come loose. That nut broke loose, or that bolt broke loose. Right, let's break this one loose. Take this one out. How many y'all's weigh? Got two, they're 13 millimeter. See how bad these are. Look at that. Almost down to nothing. Look, you can see where it's been little pieces made in it. So that's bad. See his back one. Ooh, looky there. Metal on metal. Ain't really nothing left of that pad. But, oh well. So, let's get that up in there. Let's get our little tool. Think about getting a different tool than this one you turn. I'm going to try to see if I can get one of them ratchet ones, and then in the boot boot popped off the piston. I've rebuilt one of these before, but I might try to see once I get it piston in a little bit. I might try to see if I can get that boot back on there. This is a remanufactured brake caliper. I'm just gonna turn it in. Once I get in a little bit, I might try to see if I can get like a little pick or something underneath there and get that boot slid back in its groove. Which I might blow it out first. Let me see about blowing it out. Blow it out first and then see if I can get it to go back in. I didn't know it was going to be like that. I just put that caliber on about 3 years ago. That trick fog kills it. Let's see if I might be able to get this. Oh. Well, there we go. Work it around with my finger. There we go. There we go. Now boot's back on. Now we can finish pushing the piston back. I'm just trying to hurry up, but you really want to go slow, which I'm just doing about a quarter to a half a turn each time. Give it time to push back up in the master cylinder. But if your brakes are wearing out, don't put no new fluid in there, because once you do this right here, you'll push it out. Which I don't think I put new fluid in this thing, since I went and emptied out all the fluid out of everything. I put all new fluid throughout the whole brake system, because I had to redo all the brakes because they was locking up. Put new calipers on and everything. It turns out this is before I had my scan tool though. Turns out it was the cock spring sensor behind right behind the steering wheel. And it went bad. I don't like the way the boot's looking, but ain't really much I can do because it don't want to stay back in there. Oh well. Let's leave it. It's a factory thing. Alright, now let's get this back up here. Let's get this out if we can. Oh, there we go. I might try to see if I can fix that boot later. I don't really feel like messing with it, because mess that boot up, you mess the whole caliper up. Now we're just going to hang her up here. I'll do it this way. Oh, hanging on the spring up here. Now let's turn the wheel. Mind you, it's easier to turn if you got tire off on that side, which I just did that side over there, and the tires on it because I forgot and just went ahead and put it on it. We ain't got to run back over or do anything. These are bolts in there, 13. The bolts on these caliper bracket is, this is 21. It's a little bit loose, but it'll work. Good Lord, don't want to come off. be. There we go. Just gotta let it sit on there and hit it for a little bit again. Yep, just let it sit on there. Keep on hammering away on that thing, it'll come loose. Or at least it did on here. Looky there. All the clips have broken and somehow came off. There was clips on it. Alright, let's see about the rotor here. Yeah, big nice ring right there. So, rotor's trash. Ooh, look at this hub. It ain't been long since I put this wheel bearing in. So let's clean this hub off. The other one's still shiny because I just changed it. Oh no, there was one pin in it. There was one clip in it. There it is. There's the one clip. Toss it over, I guess. Oh, sorry. My air hose is hitting the thing. Let's get this. Clean around these studs here. You can buy these files. I had to order this one from overseas. They're about 20 bucks for them. But what they're made for is to get right down in there. And whatever you can't get out that, you just file a little bit. And you can take it this way. It's just to spiff it up mainly, to get the rust out of it. It's the only thing you're doing. You don't want to take nothing out of it, you just want to get the rust off of it. And I like to, let's see if I can lean y'all up a little bit. On here, these two ears, I like to take it and hit them, hit that one a little bit, just to, just to make it a little bit better. Alright, now, I'm gonna go grab the new rotor. Open it. Went down to advance, picked up a rotor. There we are. Got new rotor and new brake pads. They're supposed to be a quiet brake pad or whatever, what it said on the thing when I ordered them. So we'll see if they're quiet or not. Pull this thing out. I'm going straight down with the question. Maybe up here in the lap. I'm gonna spray both sides down with brake cleaner just to get the oil off of it. And I got a little shop rag I'm gonna wash it with to make sure all the oil is off of it. Got an oil on it, rust coating, but they got some new brake openers out now. They're pretty cool. You ain't got to clean them off or nothing. It just a coating that wears off. Now spray this down with some brake clean. Clean off all that rust and stuff that's on there. Spray this down. Oh yeah, make sure you check your pins. Make sure they're moving all nice and free and everything. Move this, I don't want that there. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Alright, then I'm gonna clean out them holes. Let this sit over here for a second. I'll dry it off here in a minute. If it ain't dry already, it should evaporate pretty quick. Next thing I'm gonna do, turn this. Let that brake clean get off of there. Alright. I'm gonna use some fluid film. Raise you back up here. You can see what we're working on here. I'll spray this down with some fluid film here. turn it. I can get this side real good. Keep that from rusting. And what you want to do, you go put your rotor back on, grab you a nut and your lug nut, just something to hold the rotor up on there while you work on everything else. Got some brake clean draining out of here. And then you take your nut, put it up on there, give her a little bit of tightening. Here, let's I'm gonna take these bolts, spray down brake clean, get any debris out of them. Stay over here, let them dry off, because I like to do something a lot of people don't like to do it, but I like to do it. Always put Loctite back on them because they came out of the factory's Loctite on them, so always put Loctite back on them. I'm gonna take a rotor, spray it back down. Get our mud prints off of it, dirty fingerprints and stuff, mainly from the glove. Alright, now the cowler bracket should be dry. Yeah, it is. So I always take some of this. Here's what to do with it. I take this. I'll wait, need something first. Need your hardware. I had got my hardware before, and I'll have all of it in it. Put this cigarette out. Alright, what I do is I get just a little bit on my brush. Take this, and then I just put it right in here, get it to where the hardware hits. Just right where the hardware is going to attach to. One thing it does, it slows down any kind of, well, it's to help slow down any kind of rust that builds up in here and makes your hardware squeeze your brake pads. So we're just going to put that right there, just try to help slow down the rust. You take your hardware, this little flat piece up here goes at the top. And see, it's easy to do. There we go. Just press it in, make sure it's all the way in. Just want to, it's in. I'll do this up too off camera. And we got one more. And you'll have to check, like I said, that little metal piece up here. If you don't look, you'll be trying to put like the one that goes on the opposite side over here, and then that metal piece will be hitting and it won't go on. You'll be like, why ain't it going on? And that's why it ain't going on. Alright, so we're done with all the brake hardware. Now we need to get our brake pads, which the one with the squealer, which this never did even squeal. Let me look at the squealer on this one here. See, that squealer broke off. One with the squealer goes in the back. Here's the front of it. Here's the back. One with the squealer. I know I'm blocking y'all's view. Oh crap. See, yeah, it slides smoothly because it just barely even touched it and slid out. But yeah, so grab the other brake pad. Comes with this stuff, but I ain't gonna use it. I already got my own grease on there. And I'll show you what I do on the Calvary too. See, this is your front brake pad and it has no squealer. Make sure it moves freely. It does. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get this one. This is the reason why that little nut trick comes in handy. Line up the hole here. We're just going to get that one started in, just like that. I'm going to take this, open it up here. I'm going to take my bolt. I'm just going to put just a little bit on there. I'm going to go down here to the bottom hole. And then just get it finger tight for right now. That way I can take this one back out, this top one, with my one hand so y'all can see. I'm gonna take this top one, move y'all a little bit, take this top one out. Yeah, it moves a little bit. Put me just another. Just a little dab of Loctite on there. And I'm gonna tighten it in finger tight, and then I'm gonna hit it with an impact wrench on a low setting. Actually, about the second setting on my impact wrench. There's my 2 o'clock. Hold on, I'll be back. Alright, sorry. I about forgot to film this because one guy showed up. Move, dog. Move out. And I had to, my battery's dying on my phone. Move, dog. Little, well, you can't see it, but the 2 little ears on there, I was going to show you what I do. I just put, where the brake pad touches, I put that brake grease on there, purple brake grease on it. And then I put brake grease on the front of the piston that touches the brake pad. Just them 2 little ears that come down. And then on the piston I put brake grease just to help with some of the, you know, vibration, squeal and stuff like that you hear from some brake pads. But yeah, so I mean, this Redneck Garage, I'm signing off with this. I'm sorry, I forgot to film an outro or film that, but guy came, I had to switch out some axles on this van, so yeah, so there you go. I'll have more videos probably to upload here in the next day or two, so y'all have a good one.